Hello. It's a pretty straightforward statement, isn't it? The right of the people to keep and to bear arms shall not be infringed. I guess the two key words there are keep and bear, because Illinois states, those opposed to the Conceal Carry bill state that nowhere in that amendment does it state that we have the constitutionally guaranteed right to bring our weapons outside of our homes to protect ourselves. So, if that's the case, I guess we need to address the few words that are in that amendment. The first one, I guess, being keep. We can all agree that Merriam-Webster's dictionary is the founding core of our English language, our vocabulary, what these words mean. If anybody knows a better source to find a definition, by all means bring it up, but I think most dictionaries are going to be pretty similar in their definitions of our words in our language. So the word keep, according to Merriam-Webster's, is to retain in one's possession. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? To retain in one's possession. If I have a gun on me, it's in my possession. I'm retaining it. I'm keeping it. It's on me. I don't see any room for argument there. Do you? Anybody that has, please post what it is. Please give your opinion. To retain in one's possession. That's to keep. The other word, to bear, the verb, again, according to Merriam-Webster's, there's a few different definitions, but to move while holding up or supporting. The other would be to be equipped or furnished with. I think both of those, again, if I have a gun holstered on my hip, I'm equipped with it, I'm furnished with it, I am moving it while I'm supporting it. That is to bear. To keep and to bear. Those are the two key words in this amendment. The state of Illinois wants to somehow redefine and I think it's an absolute joke. We are the last state in the country that is being denied our constitutionally guaranteed rights. Now, whether or not you agree with concealed carry or not, if you let this happen, the precedent being set is so bad that anything that happens after this, if you are robbed of any of your rights, you have no one to blame but yourself. To allow precedent, to allow our government to take away something that is guaranteed us in the Constitution, you might as well just bend over and take it up the ass right now. And I'm sorry to be crass, I didn't want to go that route with this video. I wanted to be professional and courteous, and but that's basically the gist of it. You have no room to complain about anything else. Do I agree with what the Westboro Baptist Church has to say? Fuck no. No. But they're guaranteed that right in our Constitution. Now, if I saw them on my street corner, would I be tempted to go and pretty much knock everyone's teeth in? Yeah, I would. I absolutely would. But it's a right guaranteed in our Constitution. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Whether it be ignorant, vile, hateful, spiteful, that's it. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. If we take that right away, if we take it away, we put it away, we take it away from the Westboro Baptist Church, we've again set a precedent where we're altering our Constitution, the liberties, the basic foundation of our country. The thing that makes this country, what it is. And those of you who still have some pride in it, that's where it came from. Our Constitution is what set the whole thing in motion. That's it. A bunch of guys sat down together and said, look, we don't want to live under these rules. We want the freedom to be able to do what the fuck we want to do. And so so we sat down and we made these rules, and here you go. Let's build a nation. And I don't mean to sound corny and patriotic and jingoistic and whatever buzzwords everybody else likes to throw around every time you mention the American Constitution. Somehow, being proud of your country is a sin nowadays, which is, that's fine by me. Whatever. That's off topic. But again, let's look at it. The bill went through the House last year, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they needed a supermajority vote to pass this bill. They didn't need 65 votes. They needed, what, 72 this time? So we came up short. People who were in favor of the bill, once it reached the House floor, all of a sudden were against the bill. Strange how that works. The proponents of the bill had said they'd talked to every county in the state, every area of the state, to get input on this bill, except for the two who wouldn't even come to the table to talk. Those being Cook County and the city of Chicago, being separate entities. You know, I know Cook County, or Chicago is part of Cook County, but two separate entities. Those two would not come to the table to negotiate. So what's happening here is the city of Chicago and Cook County are going to dictate to the rest of us what they think is best for us. No rhyme intended, and it sounded kind of cheesy, but you see where I'm going with this. Let's take a look at the most politically corrupt city in the country's history. Our last two governors are in jail right now. Our current governor has stated that even if this bill passes, even if our elected representatives vote in favor of the will of the people, what we want, and we're not talking about some new crazy law we want to invent or some, you know, redefinition of the word marriage or, you know, the other huge debates that have come up. We're talking about a constitutionally guaranteed right to all Americans. Now, if he said, now if our electives vote in favor of this bill, he will veto it. He will ignore the will of the people, he will ignore our representatives and their vote in the House, and he will veto the bill. He will rob you of your constitutionally guaranteed right. Now, the governor has armed security. Our city aldermen are allowed to conceal carry. Our mayor has security, armed security. But for some reason, they don't think that the citizens of Illinois should be afforded the same right to protect ourselves. I don't know how you all feel about that, but it makes me sick to my stomach. Now, the bill is supposedly going back up soon. There's a couple of cases in the Supreme Court that might alter the outcome of this decision. We can only hope that it rolls in our favor. But if it doesn't, what I'm proposing is a statewide constitutional carry day. I think it's a day that we should all of us who have FOID cards, who have passed some background checks. I have concealed carry permits for other states, but I can't carry in my home state. I think those of us who legally own firearms should, we should practice our constitutional right one day, and we should show this state that when legal gun owners, responsible gun owners, carry their weapons for personal protection, the world doesn't go to hell. Crime doesn't increase tenfold. People don't get shot in the streets like the wild, wild west, like one of our representatives stated on the House floor. Look around the nation. 49 other states. It's not happening. It's not happening. Concealed carry permit holders are not going out and getting in gunfights in the middle of fucking Main Street America. It's not happening. I don't know. You know, give me your opinions, guys, because frankly I'm sick to my stomach over this. I know a lot of people who don't own firearms, don't care about this issue, don't give it a second thought, but as I said, the precedent that will be set if you let them take away a constitutionally guaranteed right is a dangerous one. And I hope you all realize that. Take care.